It is finished and it is new when Jesus utters these words. It is finished. Heaven and earth hold their breath. These are not just words. It is not a closing statement. It is an opening statement. At that moment, something shifts for all humanity. A door opens. A promise is set in motion. Love is revealed to the very end. Let us try for a moment to pause and imagine the heart of Jesus at that moment, not with our human eyes, but with an inner gaze. It is finished does not mean I am at the end of my rope. It means I have gone to the very end of love. He has been faithful to his mission, faithful to the Father's will, faithful to the humanity he came to save. He could have given up. He could have retreated. He could have chosen his own safety, but he chose love, a love that forgives, a love that lifts up, a love that doesn't calculate. When Jesus says it is finished, he announces that grace is available, that mercy is open, that no one is too far to return. This cry carries the victory of light over darkness, the victory of hope over fear, the victory of life over all that sought to extinguish it. And yet, outwardly, nothing resembles a victory. Some doubt, some mock, some think it's all over. But God often acts in silence, in the unseen, in what we don't immediately understand. Because this moment is not the end of the story, it is the beginning of a new covenant. It is finished means the way is open. The price of love has been paid. Reconciliation is possible. It means that your life has value, that your story matters, that your falls are not your destiny. Yes, you can fall. Yes, you can doubt. Yes, you can go through difficult times, but his "it is finished" is stronger than your moments of weakness. When you feel alone, remember, love went all the way for you. When you feel tired, remember, grace never tires. When you think all is lost, remember, God is still writing, because Jesus didn't say, "I tried." He said, "It is finished." This is a declaration of victory, a declaration of love, a declaration of hope. So today, walk with this truth in your heart. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. Your story continues. Your future is not over. Your life has meaning. And sometimes what you take for an end is simply a new beginning. Where you see a wall, God is preparing a door. Where you see night, God is preparing the dawn. So move forward, breathe, keep the faith, because his work is finished and your life can be renewed. Today can be a new beginning. Today can be a day of peace. Today can be a day of hope. Remember, love has already paved the way, and this path leads to life. May your day be filled with peace, courage, and deep hope, because it is finished, and with God, the best is yet to come. And still, the story of love did not stop at a cross, nor at a stone, nor at a silence. Because love does not end when it is given. It multiplies. What was finished was not hope, but the weight of separation. What was finished was not your journey, but the barrier between you and grace. It is finished also whispers. You are invited. Invited to rise again after every fall. Invited to believe again after every disappointment. Invited to love again after being hurt. This is not the end of effort, but the beginning of transformation. A seed must be planted before it grows. A night must pass before the sunrise. And sometimes the most beautiful miracles begin quietly, in a heart that chooses forgiveness, in a soul that chooses trust, in a life that chooses light even in small steps. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be strong every day. You just need to remain open to the love that already reached for you. Because it is finished means the foundation is laid. You build on it each time you choose kindness, each time you choose hope, each time you choose faith over fear. So if today feels small, let it still be meaningful. If today feels heavy, let it still be carried with trust. If today feels uncertain, let it still be lived with courage. You are part of a bigger story, a living story, a story still unfolding. And the same love that went to the very end still walks with you at every beginning. So lift your heart, lift your eyes, lift your expectations. Not because life is always easy, but because love is always present. And where love remains, hope breathes. And where hope breathes, new life begins. So walk gently, walk faithfully, walk with quiet confidence. Because what was finished in love opened a future in grace, and that future is still reaching for you today.